We don't promote positive and ownership of your company. I'm making it cool to be smart.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. It's cool to be smart. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about Jay-Z choosing Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne for the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about that. So we're just gonna break this down from every perspective, you know what I mean? Because I have an understanding for everybody's point of view and everybody's angle. Is just kind of like, what is this situation really about, right? So Super Bowl is gonna be in New Orleans in 2025, right? So this coming up Super Bowl is gonna be in New Orleans. Wayne already pretty much spoke on YG podcast saying he would love to do the Super Bowl in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? If they reach out to him, he gonna do it, right? So they ended up being an announcement that Kendrick Lamar is gonna be doing the Super Bowl in New Orleans this year, which I understand. I can understand. So let's just be real. It's just all about being realistic, right? Like, Kendrick Lamar not only was probably the biggest rapper of this year, right? He was the biggest artist. He had the biggest song of the year so far. You know what I mean? Like, he's the biggest artist right now. You know what I mean? That you really could think of. Like, there's no, of all genres of music, you can't really think of no artist that's bigger than Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? So I could understand them from that point putting Kendrick Lamar on Super Bowl, you know what I mean, for the Super Bowl halftime show. That makes sense to me. I understand that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense to me, and I get that, right? So the problem I think a lot of people are having is that Wayne is a New Orleans native, and he is a GOAT status rapper. That's like having a Super Bowl in Queens and Nas not being a part of the halftime show. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not you. It doesn't matter who the biggest is analytically. It's like, that just makes sense. You see what I'm saying? But there's a lot of it, like the music industry. It's a lot of attention and a lot of stuff going on right now behind the scenes with the different labels. Everybody who got beef with Drake. You know what I mean? There's supposed to be some. This is all alleged smoke between Drake and Jay-Z also as well. You know what I mean? But a lot of people been calling it out, and they've been calling it different things, man. Like, you know, Nicki Minaj, she came flat out and just said that Jay was a hater. You know, she insinuated it. She didn't say his name, but just pretty much called him an old bitter hater. You know what I'm saying? Jealous, talking about how they outsold him over there at Young Money, which they did. Between Nicki, Drake, and Wayne, that is true. But you know, she just was voicing her opinion. Birdman spoke out also as well with his displeasure. You know what I mean? Called that boy a feline, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Cameron said he was a hater, and Cameron brought up some good points. I don't know if a lot of you know, if you were in tune with that beef going on during that time, but Wayne and Jay had a rap beef. You know what I mean? It wasn't real. It was just wax. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never get serious for real. It was just like lyrical, which is what hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? And that boy Wayne dropped one of the hardest diss songs off that they used to ring off in the club. You know what I'm saying? On one of them old Dipset albums, I want to say it was Max B or whatever. You know what I mean? When he hit it with that, what you like 44? I'm 24, Mercury Salt, and I be home when I'm 44. Come on, man. So I remember that. And if you told me that Jay kept that in his mind as a mental Rolodex during that time when Wayne was the hottest and he wasn't respecting Jay for being the best no more, he was saying he was the best. If you telling me he kept that in his mind just for a time like this, is that realistic? I don't know if I can see it or not, but a lot of people say Jay petty like that. You know what I'm saying? Him and Nas supposed to drop the beef, but you know, Jay always end up dropping some type of album close to when Nas dropped. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to this type of stuff, man. You got to pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Master P also spoke out, who like a chairperson for entertainment in New Orleans. You know what I mean? Shout out to MP, man. One of the best to ever do it. You know, he pretty much was saying the same thing. Like, you know, they would love to see Wayne at the halftime show, but then we also know there's another line in there where Drake is Wayne's artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you, even if they brought Wayne on there, this man gonna be up there singing Not Like Us? You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you even put Wayne in that? How do you? And then that's another thing. They know if they would have gave the spot to Wayne, of course Wayne bringing Drake on Super Bowl, and of course Wayne bringing Nicki on Super Bowl, and of course Wayne probably bring the Hot Boys on Super Bowl, or Juvenile. Definitely probably would have did Juvie. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Back that ass up at the Super Bowl. Hey, I'm kind of mad at Jay now, cause think about that. The culture deserved that moment. Back that ass up at the Super Bowl. That's big. That would be big. That would be culturally big. But you know, like I said, I understand where Jay. I understand. Like, I'm not one of the type of people that don't understand. Kendrick Lamar has the biggest wave of any artist in any genre this year. Nobody have more motion than Kendrick Lamar this year. Nobody. No artist in any genre, R&B, pop, rock and roll, no artist had a bigger impact this year than Kendrick Lamar. So do I understand it from that point? Yes, I get it. I completely get it, and I completely understand it. You know what I'm saying? But is it some type of beef? You know, Wayne did say Jay-Z helped him pay his taxes before. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't know when that was. We don't know when that was. I remember Jay was trying to sign Wayne for a really long time. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't remember that. See, it's a lot of stuff y'all don't remember. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all do or don't. You know what I'm saying? Jay was trying to sign Wayne. Yeah. So, I mean, you just never know, man. But, you know, you don't become a billionaire by not playing chess. You don't become a billionaire by not playing chess. You know what I'm saying? You don't become. So I don't know, but you know, it'd be nice. Kendrick has acknowledged many a times that Wayne is like his favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? One of his top favorite rapper. So I just couldn't see him even, you know, feeling right doing no show in New Orleans and not having Wayne on there. But I'm sure they're gonna work something out, because if you Wayne, it's like, bro, I can't be a part of no set with Not Like Us on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool if you'll let me rock out. And it's like, okay, and we all respect Kendrick. It's like Wayne coming out to Kendrick on Kendrick's show. I don't know. I just feel like Wayne is a legend artist. Wayne is a legendary artist. Wayne, I mean, just like Prince, Wayne is in a category of an artist like a Prince or a, you know what I'm saying, Stevie Wonder. He just that in rap. He is a legendary artist. He definitely deserve his own slot at the Super Bowl. That boy got decades worth of hits. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. Y'all tell me in the comments, man. This the guy who's being there. Big favor, big abundance. It's cool to be smart. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. It's the guy who's being there. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.